A university is where we learn certain things: knowledge, skills, and values. It is also the place where possibilities are endless.
This includes crafting policy frameworks and rules that are of big help to the students, teachers, administrators, and other participants who are concerned.
But what if there are students who are part of the minority whose privileges are waiting to be seen by the light? The indigenous people, the students with different religions, and the learners with special needs.
How can a university be also a home where everyone feels safe and secured when rules don't really answer the queries and provide assistance to those who need attention the most?
Today we present opinions that have long been stored in the minds of the students, waiting to be heard by the majority. We are the voice of the unheard.
For today's episode, we will be interviewing students from the University of Northern Philippines about their own opinions and insights about the three topmost issues among students that may or may not need some reforms about these existing policies. Number 1, the issue of not attaining a Latin honor if you have a 2.75. Number 2, the issue of being late and how the UNP student manual explains the repercussions. Number 3, if physical education should be a compulsory subject. And last but definitely not the least, the stigma around learners with special needs.
The feeling is different when you get to the finish line with flying colors floating in the air. When your efforts are paid off. When your sacrifices become victory. When your blood, sweat, and tears turns into stairs of achieving what we want to end up to be.
From the voices of different students come the diversification of opinions. Is it really justifiable that one 2.75 could just easily rip you off of the honor rule?
Ala! Excited na ka bang ipakita kininanang kinipapang dagiti grades ko? Nag-i-aim na kayo cum laude. Nakang! Kitang tayo man sa grades ko. Nag-cum laude na ako! Nag-cum laude na ako! So sa grad doon kay anak.
Balasang ko, datingatan!
Paano na uncle mo na eh? Uncle, nag-cum laude na ako na uncle!
Ni apay mo ito nakastan balasang ko.
Apay nga, adang mo 2.75 mo na. Ada 2.75 hanap makakam laude lang. Kasano tayo ito yan? Kasano tayo sakripisyo yan lang? Pantanga tayo, kapatang ka na mastrama.
Wen baka ana mabalinti kastoy. Awal lang ata konsiderasyon na ni Mistra mo na nagko. Ala, gustunan tayo tayo.
Gustunan tayo, pamintoy kapatang damdama. Gustunan.
What can you say about the new policy that you are not allowed to graduate with flying colors if you have a grade lower than 2.5?
Okay, I believe that there is still a stigma around it kapag may nagiging cum laude ka. I think that your grades shouldn't measure you because it is a manifestation of your efforts. I recommend na sana tanggalin yung mga unnecessary na subjects, yung mga minor ones, and mag-focus sila yung curriculum natin sa mga major subjects.
Well, I believe I don't see any problem with that at all. Because if you really want to achieve something and whatever policies or regardless of the policies they implement or modify, then you should be good in all areas of subject.
Disagree. Gawin ke anme nga kasla ko mga dagiti sabali nga course or colleges ke agsasabali dami ti standards or dagiti instructors sabali agsasinabali dami ti standards. What if DJ lang mesa nga instructor ke nababa talaga nga grade ke amo me deserve DJ nga grade tapos isume ti mang dadael DJ kasla ko chance mo nga agbalin nga aggadat adaan ti Latin honors din.
Konsiderasyon. Ura man kay din uno ami nga grades na pati major subjects na no. Ang mag-umegbasa, ang kung makikita di klase, awong pa'y malala na di ko. Ang pa'y kay di nga tag-quickness Pagalagod ti na nga ito nga grade na.
Ma'am Kastoy, dunggan na kam kadi. Si kapailang mestra, nga minor subject na, iti ka nakaalaan na iti Kastoy, nga grado na. Mestra ti balasang mi, estudyante ti biga, agtrab-trabaho ti rabii. Mestrawan ka din sa baling nga pagpalbaliwan na daytoy.
I still have doubts about that policy about 2.75 being not considered in having or not considered when you are running for a Latin honor. I believe that kung iisa lang naman yung 2.75 ng student and yung other grades niya ay for example nasa 1.25 to 2 lang naman. Tapos yung isang subject lang yung 2.75. I think it's unfair on the part of the student. Kasi what if yung teacher, for example, dun lang naman na subject, why not consider other circumstances?
As for me, the Latin honor policy of our university is a bit harsh because it marginalizes the overall competence by slightest mistake. Our university should emanate the value of compassion, perseverance, and hard work.
But in my perspective, parang in between, pero more on like sa giving another chance to the student kasi deserve naman niya yun.
This policy needs to be thoroughly studied. The university needs to conduct research when it comes to the perceptions of the students and even the teachers if it needs to be continuously implemented or it's the other way around. When certain research will be conducted, then certain adjustments and reforms have to be considered.
We are individual learners with distinct capabilities. Is it really reasonable to say that just a single area determines your fate? We'll leave it up to your perceptions.
The student manual suggests that 3 instances of tardiness, at least 15 minutes after the class has started, are counted as one absence. This should be strictly observed and implemented to every classroom. Sometimes we don't really want to be late. But what if the circumstances that are beyond our control hinder us from coming to school early? Students and professors should meet halfway by communicating each other's sides to come up with a beneficial conclusion.
Yes, I agree because one of the aims of our new curriculum is to develop the holistic, not only on one skills, focusing on all, and also in the presence of individual differences and multiple intelligences. I believe that we should not only focus on one skills, and the physical education help students to really explore their skills, and it also improves and develop their psychomotor, not only the cognitive and affective though.
Yes. In addition, also, we believe that students will enter school not blank slates. We believe in that notion. And through this physical education, I believe that one multiple intelligence is kinesthetic. So this field will develop indeed the kinesthetic ability or intelligence of one student.
Kagamin para kanya kuya ke I think dapat haan ko mga compulsory ETPE subject and though ado may adlat ti advantages na such as ma-relieve mo ti stress mo like maka-exercise ka pa yen orehang ka nga exercise yu balayon okay lang sino ang kami nga athletic ngem para kanya kuya ke I think ikat oray ko maawan ko mati-PE subject and kasi ke kas na mabawasan me di efficiency ken efficacy mi nga ag-focus iti major subject since engineering students kami gamin ko.
Quite the contrary, in fact, Kuya. I think that it is a PE should be a compulsory subject to all students because since we are surrounded by many stress, marami na po kaming mga academic stress sa college, and yung PE na lang po na naging comfort subject namin, which is nakakapag-exercise kami na hindi naman namin nagagawa sa bahay kasi nga we do more on
Can to add
academics.
some facts. Di gamin abroad kuya kay knowing nga dagi universities di jay kay haan actually dagi subject da kay puro major subjects laeng and tamas no gamin kuya ti focus na ti college kay mas masorsorom no anyan to ti field ti work mo, which isang kami nga sa exercise digito site me. So nga dapat kay dagi pag focusan lang ko man kay major subjects sus makamukan to may bagbagi mo no exercise ka man when no saan.
I do think that physical education should be a compulsory subject because the subject itself provides us sets of skills that we can discover more and more in the process. Kasi di natin nalalaman na pag na-indulge na tayo dun sa subject na yun ay nadidiscover na natin yung like parang hidden skills natin in terms of being physically fit and mentally aware in such terms.
Learners with special needs often have the saddest fates, facing the world every day with bullies, as their compass and derogatory statements are their weapons. Paradoxical, isn't it? A world where only them understand, a dimensions where no one really cares.
Audio preview.
Kami nalog, bagtisa kayo. Talaga kayo, bagtisa.
Happy na rin tayo na ata. Kapal na nagbasag. Bawin na darudo.
Our team suggests that the university should conduct an EIC campaign, the Information, Education, and Communication campaign. First is the information. People need to be informed about these things. They have to be aware of their conditions so that they will be able to treat learners with special needs with kindness and compassion. The university should conduct seminars about this to break the stigma and to truly make a way for those who have long been caged in a limited world.
Next is education. We have to thoroughly conduct intensive researches to provide the quality education that learners with special needs truly deserve. We have to strengthen Republic Act 11650, inked by Duterte on March 11, which provides that no learner shall be denied admission based on their disability. The new law provides that all schools, whether public or private, shall ensure equitable access to quality education to every learner with disability.
Communication. When we encounter learners with special needs, I hope we lean in, hear, and understand what they are saying and where they are coming from. It does nothing to be extra kind. It does nothing to be extra compassionate. And most important of all, it does nothing to be a human.
You deserve a circle of inclusion and influence, but it's up to you to create it.
To me, beauty is inclusion. Every size, every color, every gender, every status, every religion, every personality. That's the world I want all of us to live in.
We are greater than and greater for. The sum of us. We can act more, do more, be more.
The human heart is too grand to be wasted in the gutter of cultural exclusivity. Why not aim for inclusivity instead?
Arise and be counted. It's time to awaken the compassion within us and move towards an inclusive society.
Sika, siya, datayo, titimek, nagitiyawan, boses na.
Alam kung saan ka pupunta, tila naliligaw na. Akong magsisilbing mapati, tuturo ko sa'yo ang liwanag. Kahit na tila naubusan na ng sagot ang lahat, asahan mong mayroon pa ring nakabang na bukas. Magliliwanag din ang kalangitan, mapapatila rin ang ulan. Pagsikat ng araw, muli mong matatanaw ang kislap ng pag-asa. Whoa, may bagong simula. Sa sandaling ang bukang liwayway mo'y lumalabo na, tila di nakikita